Hey everyone, Tashaxe here. Today I want to talk to you about the recently concluded network test for Blue Protocol, a game that I'm very excited about. The network test was held over the weekend and gave players, including myself, a chance to experience the game's combat system, a taste of the main story quest, character creation, and quite a few zones to explore out in the world. My partner Yeti was able to join me in this network test, and I have him to thank for bringing this game to my attention in the first place. Years ago, when the game was first announced sometime in 2019, it's been a bit. They kind of disappeared for a while, but we're not going over that today. We're going over how excited we are that the game's going to be actually releasing. We may have lost a little bit of hope there for a while. In this video, I'll be sharing my first impressions of Blue Protocol and what I think that we can expect from the game when it finally launches. So, whether you're already excited for the release of Blue Protocol, or if you're just interested in hearing more about the game, you are in the right place. Let's dive into my experience with the network test. After loading into the game and getting acquainted with the menus and control scheme, I met up with Yeti just outside of the main town that you start in so that we could find some monsters to fight. He swapped between wielding a big hammer gun thing along with a sword and shield, while I focused on wielding magic and a pair of axes. The axes just felt obligatory due to my name, and they actually turned out to be a lot of fun. The fifth weapon/class that exists in the game is the bow and arrow, the archer class. Yeti tried it out for a little bit. We just realized we really needed to focus on one or two classes if we really wanted to make much progress in the short period of time that we had to test the game. Initial impressions on combat. The movement felt really nice and the battles were very engaging. Your character has a stamina bar, which seemed pretty easy to manage. You're able to dodge roll in multiple directions, and if you're a mage, you do this cool blink instead. Gosh, I love that. We had a lot of fun exploring the world together. We ran off into a forest area at the beginning and almost immediately ran into a mini-boss challenge that turned out to be a small, angry pink pig. It did not go well for us. We were not prepared. We were able to run around together progressing side quests and things of that nature. We did most dungeons as a duo, but we did queue up with 4 other players to create a party of 6, and it was a lot of fun. As we advanced the main quest line, we encountered a dungeon with the most involved boss battle we had experienced yet at the end, and a pretty crazy cutscene to wrap it up. It has me excited for wherever the story is going to go, because I did not expect something so wild to happen so early and leave me so confused. The exploration with mounts and teleports made it pretty easy to get around. I love the gestures and stickers. One of the gestures allows 2 characters to interact and shake hands, but if you move ever so slightly, your characters continue to hold hands, which we found to just be really cute. This level of social interaction with the emotes, stickers, and stuff gave me some really good Monster Hunter vibes. Weirdly, I could compare a lot of random aspects about this game to Monster Hunter. Maybe that'll be a topic for another time. We all know people are going to be making a lot of comparisons to other games, and not all those comparisons will make much sense to all of us. I'm looking at you, Genshin Impact, but they're fun to discuss. I have so much footage from the time that I spent playing Blue Protocol, and I would love to share more of it with you in the future while discussing things more in depth, like the class system, whether or not the classic MMO Trinity roles exist with character builds, tank, DPS, healer, questing, character customization options, and how the game will be monetized since it is free to play. Personally, I love whenever games have a cash shop with cosmetics. I'm addicted to cosmetics. Please help me. I'll spend so much money. It happens to me with Monster Hunter. I can't stop. I have a problem. Let me know in the comments if one of these topics in particular interests you, or if you're curious about something else entirely. Maybe we'll make a video on it in the future. Overall, I had a great time, and I'm really excited for the full game to release, as well as know when that's going to be. This is a bit different from my usual gameplay highlight uploads, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to hang out again sometime, consider hitting the subscribe button as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.